Welcome to outline video tutorial for 3 types of depression. So if you've already completed this, it's already been graded. As a reminder, if you are seeing this for the first time and have not completed it, unfortunately, you will no longer be able to complete this. So remember to complete these. I give you a couple of weeks to complete these. And there is a quick reminder on your agenda to have completed the second outline and the second annotation. So make sure to complete annotation 2 and outline 2 if you have not already. So this is outline 1. We're just going to quickly review and show you what your outline should have looked like. So on here, you were supposed to read. So again, this is the title. So the title always goes at the very top. So this is the title here. Now here, in this first paragraph, so we know it's going to be 3 different paragraphs. So 3 different Roman numerals. So based on this, we know what was this whole article about, and what you have to put at the very top is the thesis. And the argument was this right here. So here is the thesis. And there we go. So here is the thesis, and I think from here on I will put these. Okay, so thesis is research psychologists have identified 3 kinds of depression. Okay, so that is what the argument is. That is the main idea. So for topic sentence 1, so you're not going to see that. So you take that thesis out, because when it comes to your outline, you're just going to put that at the very tippy top of the outline. Then we go with so what are those 3 kinds of depression? So this right here alone will indicate to you, this is a list. This is called a list word. 3 kinds of depression. So we know that each topic sentence is going to deal with the kinds of depression. So in this first paragraph, what was this depression called? And that's where it's called normal depression. Okay, so again, we're going to go out of order a little bit. So Roman numeral 1 here. Okay, so I'll highlight this, put it in green. Okay, little Christmas color. So this is normal depression right here. Okay, so you have your thesis and then normal. Now, what would this be? Few of us have not at some time experienced the blues because of crisis. So this goes into detail what normal depression is called. So here's your topic sentence, normal depression. So what are they telling us about normal depression? Well, here's your first major detail. Here you go. And that would be, again, I'm going to put it in, let's put it in orange. No, that's too close to red. We'll pick purple. Okay, so here's A. Okay, a few of us. So that's major detail 1. And then such depression usually clears up by itself in a very, what depression is this? Again, we're talking about normal depression. We're not explaining, we do talk about the blues. That's normal depression, but they're talking about this type of depression. So this is a separate idea. So this is going to be major detail 2. So again, we put it in purple. Okay. Next one. So that is what your outline, and I'll show you what the outline will look like. So it's best first just to work through this so you know you have your thesis to begin with, then you have your topic sentence, normal depression. So topic sentence 2 of that paragraph. So if we're talking about normal depression, what would be the next depression we talk about? That's going to be the topic sentence for the second Roman numeral, and that is neurotic depression. So let me do this. And we put Roman numeral 2. Okay, this is neurotic depression. And so what are they saying about neurotic depression? Well, here's major detail 1. And again, it's an A. I'm just cutting. but an estimated 10 million Americans react to life's problems. And then they have a list here. See this hyphen here, most often loss. So what are these life's problems? So the list here indicates to you, you have to separate all these. This is your major detail, the minor details. Okay, so you have your topic sentence. What follows the topic sentence? Major detail. Because this neurotic depression, what does this entail? Well, an estimated 10 million Americans react to life's problems this way. So we're going to go with, again, you number it, 1. Okay. And we'll put it in yellow. Okay. Most often a loss, or, here we go, 2. Disappointment. See, there's a comma here, so you got to put 3. Frustration, that is a minor detail again. Threat to identity, so that's 5. And then with depression deep enough or long lasting enough to interfere with. So this is again continuing on with this life's problems. So we have to put 6. And then symptoms usually disappear when stress is lifted. So these symptoms from the neurotic depression, since this is not adding to this idea about the reacts to life's problems, this would be B. So, as you can see here, here's your topic sentence, major detail, and then the minor details, and then another major detail. For the last paragraph here, Roman numeral 3, the topic sentence here. So we talked about first normal depression, then neurotic depression. Now we're going to talk about, and if we look here carefully, psychotic depression. So we will go with Roman numeral 3. So let me just do this. Psychotic depression. So what are they telling us about psychotic depression? Well, here we go. Another 6 to 8 million have medical that are blue, apparently unrelated to life's problems. So we have major detail 1 here. Okay. Another 6 to 8 million have medically triggered. Okay. And then the fact that it says it may be caused by, so this right here, these are going to be minor details, as you see. See, apparently really unrelated to life's problem. What are life's problems? Because it's adding to that. So we have to put, again, 1. We'll highlight that. May be caused by hereditary, hormonal, chemical imbalance. 3, dietary. Drug or allergic reaction here. So that is one way of doing that. Now, you would not get deducted if you did it this way. Another way of doing it, and again, when it comes to outlining, there are multiple different ways of doing this. So that's one way of doing it. Everyone could have broken it down. Now, another way of doing it is if you decide to not list, you could have done A. Another 6 to 8 have medically triggered depression that appears out of the blue, apparently unrelated to life's problems. And then we could just go, here's a minor detail, Okay, it may be caused by hereditary factors. So that's one. Okay, and then you just leave it like that. And the same could have been done with paragraph 2, but it may be caused by hereditary factors. So that all this would be one minor detail. Okay. And then also the fact that it is usually divided into two main types. So the fact that it's telling us what this psychotic depression, it's usually divided into two main types, right? So we could go right here. We'll go E, okay, because it's telling us. Sorry. This. So you could, since this is another detail here, so it'd be B. It is usually divided into two main types, and then you see the colon here. So this would be another set of minor details. So B. So this would be, and they kind of give you a hint here, 1 and 2. So 1. And then 2. Okay, I'll give you a hint here because they're two separate ideas. So, and there you go. So there were multiple different ways, and the way the finished product will look, and let me just make an alteration to this. There we go. So again, this is, and I will post this with the video on your Google Classroom. So here's your thesis, and this is what a typical outline will look like. Again, the whole premise of an objective of an outline is to get the major points and details. If you're studying for an exam or you have to tell a friend taking notes, this is something that you're not just writing down every little detail, you're just taking out the important facts and support. So here's the thesis you always put at the top. Topic sentence. 1, this is normal depression, and then the two major details here that are indicated by the uppercase letters, A and B. Topic sentence 2 is about the neurotic depression, because again, they're talking about the 3 kinds of depression. So neurotic depression, and what that is, well, major detail 1 says, but an estimated 10 million Americans react to life's problems, and then break it down into these. Now, you could have kept it all as 1 if you didn't break it up, and that is fine. And then it would go right into B. Symptoms usually disappear when stress is lifted. Again, remember the major details are when they go into another piece of support. The minor details support the major details, so that's why they go into statistics, facts, or more details for that major detail. And it's just going to take practice to get to notice that. Then topic sentence 3, psychotic depression. And so here we have A. Another 6 telling us about this, and then it may be caused by, and you could have broke this down similar to what we did here with the minor details, putting 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could have just kept it all as one sentence. And I just wanted to show you that you could have did the same here, kept it all as one sentence. Again, there is some leeway when it comes to outlining. And then major detail 2, it is usually divided into 2 main types, and then so the minor details are explaining those 2 types. 1, bipolar depressive disease, and then 2, unipolar depressive disease. So I know this can seem a bit confusing, and we're going to keep working on this. And again, take your time, go paragraph by paragraph, and you will be able to work on it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, I hope this was helpful. Again, questions, concerns, feedbacks, please feel free to contact me. Thank you again.